Yes, I am standing up for this video because I feel I just got some energy I need to get out in this video. Today we are going to be talking about something called imposter syndrome. Okay, straight to it. I suffer from imposter syndrome. When I looked it up, to 70% of other people have experienced imposter syndrome as well. Imposter syndrome is basically when you don't feel like you are worthy of your accomplishments. Apparently it normally occurs with high performing people and high achieving people, where you can get as much success as you want, but inside you're not really worthy of those successes. You are somehow a fraud, that you are an imposter, and you are going to be found out for the fraud that you are. We're gonna go a bit more into this, and in this video I'm going to be super vulnerable with everyone and actually talk about real examples in my work life where I have felt like an imposter. The reason I'm making this video is because once I realized I suffer with imposter syndrome, then I found out that 70% of the other people also experience imposter syndrome at some point in their life. Once I started reading about it and understanding it and hearing other people's stories, it doesn't get rid of it, but it made me feel so much better, because now I can say, oh, that's just imposter syndrome. Because feelings are not facts, not always facts. Feelings do not always equal facts. It's a good thing, because your brain, the son of a bitch, it likes to lie to you. So it's a really bizarre thing, imposter syndrome, and I'm just gonna jump in to some examples of times in my life that I felt that I have been unworthy, and the kind of thought processes I go through in my brain. Maybe you can relate to this, and we can all leave knowing and understanding the feelings don't always equal facts, and imposter syndrome can just leave, get out. So when I say imposter syndrome, it's not like I sit here and think, haha, I'm a fraud, wahaha, they'll never know. It's not that. That's why I'm gonna jump straight into the examples, because I think it'll better explain it to everyone. Not long ago, I worked with a brand that I've worked with a few times before. We have a fantastic relationship. It's a brilliant brand. I love them. It just ticks every box. I love working with this brand every time. This time they wanted me, instead of doing a YouTube video or anything like that, they wanted to do a video on Instagram. I was like, okay, never ever have I put a video up on Instagram. So I was like, right, this is gonna be a bit of a learning curve for me, not a problem. So we're gonna film it on my phone so we can do a portrait, just because it's so much easier than knowing that I've got everything within the aspect ratio, and I'm gonna edit it on my phone as well. So big learning curves. I did some practice shots, some practice edits, so I could kind of like get my head around it. I was like, cool. So we make the video, and then I'm super happy with it, but we come across some technical difficulties where the end of the video kept going out of sync, and I couldn't fix it. The video played on every device fine until it got uploaded to Instagram, and I couldn't figure out how to fix it. In that moment, I freaked out because I thought, oh my God, when I tell this brand that obviously put a lot of trust in me and work with me frequently, that I can't do this, that I have messed up and I can't figure this out for myself, they're gonna realize that I'm a fraud, that I'm not as good as they thought I would be, and they will never work with me again. Might sound dramatic, but that is genuinely what I thought. Whereas in reality, all I did was, okay, I was playing on a platform that, and doing things and using different software and whole different type of editing that was out of my comfort zone. That's what I was doing. So, oh my God, how can I tell them this? That I can't fix a simple tech problem. This is my job. I should be nailing this and I can't. They're gonna realize that I'm a complete phony and I'm really not good at this. That this, you know, I've been faking it this whole, like, it's just ridiculous when I say it out loud, which is quite liberating. You know what I mean? Saying these things out loud liberates me right now, because it's so stupid. Anyway, I talked to my girl and she's like, oh, why don't you try that? I'm like, well, that's a great idea. So I tried that and it worked. And then I sent her the copy and she was like, brilliant, Ali, we love it, all ready to go live. I was like, are you just saying that? Just saying that, like, me then thinking, oh my God, no, this is gonna be like a black mark on my record now with this brand. They're gonna be like, oh, I remember when we tried to do that, what a nightmare that was, she couldn't even figure it out. Ridiculous, completely untrue. It is untrue, stupid, absolutely redonkulous. But there you go. That was a recent example of when I felt like I was gonna be found out as a fraud and not good enough. Number two, people tell me that I'm their favorite YouTuber. It's the most wonderful feeling ever. And I'm always like, taken aback, and I'm like, oh my God, thank you. And I know you're not lying to me. I know that. I'm not calling any of you a liar, and it's a wonderful thing for someone to say. Do you know what niggles at the back of my head? You're not lying, but you just haven't watched other YouTubers who are way better than me. That's all. You just haven't, like, I could point you in the direction of some incredible YouTube channels, and they are like killing it. Like they would become, trust me, your favorite YouTuber, because they are just amazing. It's just you haven't found them yet. That's why you think that I'm you. How stupid is that? Number 3, I realise that I never bring up what I do for a living really, unless it comes into conversation and someone asks me. I will never tell someone how many subscribers I have or anything like that unless they really pry it out of me. And I was like, why am I so ashamed? And then I realised I'm scared that if I meet person X, we're chatting, we talk about YouTube. Oh, that's really cool. Oh my God, how many subscribers have you got? I say, oh, around 200,000. Then their instant reaction is to be like, oh my God, I had this at Borderless Live. This when I realized, by the way, when I went to Borderless Live the other week, this is when I realized I have major imposter syndrome, because this happened there multiple times. Oh my God, that's huge. Like, your channel's like amazing, it's huge. And I'm like, no, like I'm not really. I'm really not. I'm scared that if I tell them this is how many subscribers I've got, then they'll go onto my channel and be like, how did she get that many subscribers? Like, look at her videos, like, not that good. Like, must have been a fluke that she got that many subscribers. That is what I think. It's like, my friends and family tell more people about what I do and scream it from the rooftops than I do. I've just always been like, yeah, you know, it's just like, it's something I love doing. It's, you know, it's a little channel. But when you really think of it, you're pushing yourself down. And it's just, I suppose, you know, you're just being humble. You're just being like, no, it's fine, you know, it's just a little channel. I love doing it. It pays the bills. I get to travel the world. It's like the most insane job ever and I love it. Just don't look at, you know, don't look too closely at it, because then you might realize that maybe I'm not deserving of this. What the hell, Ali? But the thing is, I know I'm not the only one who feels like this. I know. Okay, number 4, I think a lot of people out there are going to relate to this, especially if you're in like the social media game. I have no skill set. Anyone can do what I do. Anyone. Because everyone's a photographer nowadays. Everyone's a vlogger nowadays. Anyone can edit a video nowadays. As we are in this space that we are surrounded by what feels like the whole world's population is doing it. And so many people are doing it better than others. I have no skills. Like, everyone can edit a photo on their phone. Everyone can take a photo like I take them. Everyone can edit a video like I edit them. Because you are surrounded so much with so many people who are doing the same, if you know what I mean. You don't feel like you've got any skill set. That's a horrible one. It's just like, I'm just playing out here with this mass of people that are all doing the same and they're doing it better than me. I never get upset about what other people are doing. I praise them. I'm like, oh my God, you should check out them. No, don't bother checking out my channel. Go and check out their channel. They are incredible. They're amazing. Oh, the photos they take, go and check their feed. And they upload like every day at the same time. What's that like? I'm not sure. Whereas I'm a bit like all over the place with my posting on Instagram. I still love it though. Just always pushing yourself down. You're not worthy to take this praise and this achievement. Every time. It's just this nasty, nasty cycle. Number 5, and I know this is going to be one that pretty much anyone is going to relate to. I'm not qualified to talk about this, because I don't know everything. There's someone else more qualified than me to talk about this. Why would I be able to do this? No one knows everything. Everyone can talk about anything. If I had, now this is like completely off the... If I had that mentality back when I started doing videos in my uni dorm, how I used to tell people how to pick a good hostel, how to pack a backpack when I had no idea how to pack a backpack myself, how to get a working holiday, all these things, like right at the beginning. If I'd have had that mentality of, oh, there'll be someone else there who knows more than me, because I didn't care back then at all. It was whatever, it was a hobby. I was just like, yeah, I've done all this, so I'm just gonna tell people about it. I wasn't an expert, no, like, who's an expert? Who knows everything? No one. Absolutely no one. I don't get this one a lot with like videos and stuff or anything like that. You know, I'll pretty much do what I want. But there will be times, and this leads me on to number 6, of I'm terrified of failing. This is news to no one, that this is a big part of why people don't go for things. I'm terrified of failing. I have so many projects sitting here that I've started researching and going for, but fear is holding me back because I don't feel like, well, who am I to take on this project? Who am I? I don't know. This is whole new territory for me. How would I go about doing that? I don't know anyone in this industry. I don't even know how I'd get the money to start, you know, that startup fee, or to get this material, or to do this, or to do that. So that leads on to me not being an expert. So I know, don't worry. I'm not asking you to go into the comments and like try and, you know, lift me up and validate me or anything like that. I know that I'm fine. I can start any project I want, one little step at a time. Don't look at the big picture because the big picture is scary and terrifying and you're nowhere near achieving it yet. I know this and I'm working on this. Little baby steps, one thing at a time that I can do right now. And we learn. We learn and we fail and we learn and we fail and we're not going to be scared of it. But fear of failing, it's a wonderful thing. It makes you feel all warm and joyous inside. And I'm going to end on number 7. That's 8. 7. Sometimes when I get work opportunities through, like an amazing press trip or a brand approaches me that I love, the brand is really exciting and I'm like, oh, they want to work with me, that's exciting. There's something in the back of my mind that while like I'm super grateful, I'm like, wow, this is amazing. It's going to be a great opportunity. We have to make some kick-ass content. Yes. Saying that niggles that I was either their last resort, that every other vlogger and blogger or Instagrammer couldn't do it. So I was at the bottom of the list. They came to me and I'll take it. Or they made a mistake. That someone passed on the message wrong and it wasn't actually my channel. But then once we signed the contract and everything, they can't do anything about it. I hear a cat. Hello. I know that one is ridiculous and the way I kind of combat that is I will sometimes ask when I'm on a press trip or something or I get to meet the person that I've been talking to over email, how did you find me? Like, what were you looking for this campaign? One, I find it genuinely interesting from the other, you know, the marketer's standpoint and the agency standpoint. I love to know the process behind the scenes. I love chatting about that. But also it gives me a little bit of a boost. When I went to the Google thing and I'd been picked by Google, they were like, oh, we loved your content because one, your photos are not over edited, they're not super staged. That's what we love. That moment when she was just explaining to me why she'd picked me, I was like, oh wow. So I was picked for genuine reasons, that's the moment I'm gonna keep in my head and remind myself when I get the next big opportunity or the ones I've got coming up. They picked me because I'm good at what I do and they want that. I'm good at what I do and they have purposely picked me and emailed me for this business opportunity because they want me. It's not a mistake. I'm not second best. I'm not last on the list. They've come to me because they found me, they love what I do and they want to work together. We want to work together. That is what I'm putting in my head now. So, it's very cathartic. Those were 7 times I felt like an imposter. That I wasn't worthy, or it's been a mistake. They found me, it's been a mistake. Or they're gonna actually find out now they've worked with me that I am no good. Or that everyone's praise that they give me is with well intention and they're not lying, but they just like don't know what else is out there, like, and that stops. Like I said, the reason I've made this video is because once I listened to other people's stories and realized how common these thought patterns are, how common they are, especially with people who are trying to run their own business or are self-employed or are trying to figure out everything for themselves and end up spending a lot of time alone working, where all these thoughts and, you know, you're just kind of rolling. You've got no one to tell you what to do or how to do it, and you're just kind of like faking it till you make it. It was very liberating because these are thoughts and feelings that don't equate to truth and reality. Okay? And once you know that, once I realized that and re-looked into it and listened to others, it doesn't stop it from happening. But when that thought pattern comes into your head, you can halt it and go, ha! Imposter syndrome! Get out! Get out! And then you've got to do good, positive affirmations of yourself. I am worthy. And it takes a long time because I find it very, I don't know what it is, maybe because I'm British. Is it a British thing? We keep quiet. No, 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 you don't scream about your successes. I think that's a line in a lot of cultures, you know, keep quiet, don't say anything, don't be cocky, you know, this could all leave me at any moment. And you're staying humble, you're staying true to yourself. And that's fine, but that is separate. You can be humble, you can be true to yourself, but you can also give yourself a massive pat on the back and say, you are kicking ass, you are amazing at this. Don't be scared of saying it. I want us all to scream it. Down in the comments, let me know, have you experienced imposter syndrome? Give us some examples. Let's get a discussion going down below. I can't wait to start reading these. And also, I want you to scream from the rooftops in those comments, or tag me on Twitter or on Instagram, send me a video, whatever. Scream out an accomplishment, however big or small. Stop hiding from it. You did it, we did it, we all did it, and it's on us, and we take the praise because we are amazing. And every day we're going to be working on this whole crappy imposter syndrome bullshit, because that's what it is. I hope this video helped at least one person. I hope one person now doesn't feel alone in feeling like this, because I know I'm not alone. You are not alone. It is just liberating when you know you're not alone. And it's just your brain being a dick, telling you a load of crap, and that is a good thing because you can fix that. Once I learn to fix it completely, I will do a part 2 of this video, but I'm working on it and I'm getting there, and I'm trying lots of different, you know, little techniques like positive affirmation, being able to stop myself when I have that thought pattern, move that thought pattern, break it, change it. So when I figure out what works for me, I will let you know. Won't be an expert on it. I don't need to be. So it's working already. All right, looking forward to reading your comments. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. See you in the next video. All right, bye.